Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than on Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke out some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we got that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while, the woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. That's an absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. That was great.
Good morning. It's a wonderful day. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, good morning. It's a lovely morning, baby. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the show on this beautiful Tuesday morning. All right. We made it through Monday, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. All right, here we are. It's Tuesday. We're ready to have some fun. Couple things I want to talk about right off the bizat. Thank you. Damn crows. Anyway, who's here today, dagnabbit? Ladies and gentlemen, Little Chihuahua, Big World. All right, were you first? I thought I saw. Wait a minute. Because I thought I saw somebody say, haha, I get the happy dance. Yeah, the first one I see is from Little Chihuahua. I could have swore earlier this morning. Oh, you know what? I remember. I know what happened. I made the live stream and I was in the stream, and then something went wrong with my computer and I had to reboot. So it's showing me the list of names of people who've come in since I rebooted. So I forgot who was first because I remember whoever was first put, yay, I get the first happy dance. And that's not what this comment says. But that's all right. I'll just give a triple dipple to start the day because there's nothing better to get the day started than some good happy dances. All right, let's get these hearts going, get this energy pumping, and let's hit it. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. That's the way to do it. Yeah, get your morning started right. All right, so picking up where we're at, let's see. We got Little Chihuahua. We got P. Barnes the second. What's up? We got Vestige in Peace. Frauditor follows. Good morning, Big Horse. Love you too. All right, hugs for everybody. That's what I'm talking about. Jan and Jets in the house. What's up? All right, let's see. We got Little Chihuahua, Frauditor Wrangler, P. Barnes the second, Jam and Jet, Highway Star. Who else is here? They can't be far. No, News No Enemy. All right, good to see you, buddy. Hey, thumbs down. What the hell's around? Oh, yeah, that's right, because you're. Yes. The logo from the Smogo. Haha. What? You got a problem with that? It's a cup. Oh, man. Jam and Jet, Highway Star. There's No Enemy, Little Chihuahua. That. I don't know where that came from. I just had to do it. No, it's coming back. Oh, the other side. All right. Dagnabbit. News No Enemy said, who, what, me? That's right. Frauditor Wrangler, News No Enemy, Jim and Jet. Texas Tim in the house. Hello, Texas Tim. Good to see ya. All right, Highway Star, Vestige of Peace, Little Chihuahua, Big World, Frauditor Wrangler, News No Enemy, Texas Tim, Lexi Ann in the house. Good morning, all. Good morning to you too. That's a cute puppers. All right. Oh, and look at this. It's the Mr. Blackheart Knight. All right. Okay. So this is the part in the song where I go, oh, you're just a guy who wants to smoke, get some weed. You got to remember when I originally wrote that song, that was Mark Stout before he became Frauditors Exposed or whatever. And when he was legalized drugs. And he just made it sound like, well, come on, man. I just think pot should be legal. But at the time, he was an idiot. That's why I say you just want to smoke weed, but I think you smoked yourself stupid, boy. Get the help that you need. It's a good round. It's that them's bars. All right. Blackheart Knight, Lexi Ann. Zerzu Zyquin's in the house. What's up? Good to see you, Zerzu. Always, Lisa White. All right. Little Chihuahua. Christopher O'Connor. All right, good to see you. Let's see who else is here today. Jam and Jet, Texas Tim, Lisa White, Blackheart 9. Let's see. Nightman's wife. All right, hello, what's up? Lisa White loves my intro. Thank you so much. Good morning, all. Good morning to you too. All right, awesome. Great to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Script Cat is here. I love it when Script Cat shows up. Excellent. Great to have you here, Script Cat, as always. Script Cat's a legend. Go check her out if you're not subscribed. Definitely check out Script Cat. Awesome stuff from Script. She was the first one to really go into deep dives on like the psychology behind frauditing and sovereign citizens and all that. Like a lot of people have broken down the legal bits. That's one of the reasons why I don't. I mean, obviously I will talk about all the legal stuff, but at this point there are so many people, and some of them are literally lawyers, who've broken down the actual laws and codes and stuff involved in these things, that it's just like, because they use the same things a million times, it's been said a million times. But Script Cat was the first one to really go into the psychology, like, okay, what's going on in these people's heads that make them buy into this on a psychological level? So she's got some really great stuff about that. So definitely check out Script Cat if you haven't. D Barnes, Methodist Dave. Hello, welcome. Jam and Chat. D Barnes, Little Chihuahua. Wrangler. All right. Oh boy. Oh, my wonderful, fantastic, beautiful producer Salacious is here. Good morning, sexy rashers. That's right. Methodist Dave, Texas Tim. Let's see who else is here. Lisa White, Methodist Dave, Salacious. Tase that like button like it was News Now Voodoo. All right, I like that. Let's see. Salacious is looking for her delicious Zerzu. All right. Gamer88, what's up? All right. Salacious. Morning delicious thing. Okay, Salacious. First of all, you came in here and you said, hello, sexy rashers. And now you're referring to Zerzu as delicious. Maybe you need to talk to your husband and take care of something a little bit before you come out here. I don't know. You sound like you're being a little frisky this morning. It's hey, you know, teach. That's cool. Hey, Bad, what's up? Yo, DJ Hez, you frauditor crushing champ. G'day, bloke. That's right. Thank you very much. Great and Rabs, all right. And actually, I actually was a DJ back in the 1990s. For those of you who've been following me for a while, you already know, but I used to be a DJ back in the 90s. And that is one of my songs that I actually wrote and recorded this when I was a DJ back in the day. My DJ name was TR573, and that's the name of the song, TR573. Let's see who else is here. We got Gamer88, T Barnes, Peter K, Delicious Methodist Dave, $2 from Blackheart 9. Who's Now Voodoo? Did you find the card? Wait a minute, we weren't even talking about that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been following along and you don't know, my raffle, my monthly raffle that I have, this month's winner was News Now Voodoo. And he was supposed to get number 15 of the limited edition holofoil Schrodinger cat cards. But when I dug through, because obviously, you know, I got them, I couldn't find it. He doesn't have it. The card disappeared. Somebody stole it. We're still trying to figure out who's got it. So thank you for reminding me, Blackheart. No, we haven't found it yet. We haven't figured out what happened to it. It's almost like, no, I wouldn't say that. I don't want to accuse anyone of anything. I would almost think because you hate News Now Voodoo so much, because you keep bringing it up, I'd almost think you stole it. I don't have the or dun dun dun. That would have been perfect. Anyway, Super Tase. Here we go. Time for a Super Tase, everybody. Hold on.
Oh, yes. Black Heart Night. Teasing me about my card. Well, you know, if I had a Schrodinger's cat card, Schrodinger, the poor guy. I don't want to disrespect those who are gone, or whatever. But that's okay because DMA's a hero. Yeah, and Polyaudis. Oh boy, I can't believe they caught him. He should have been walking free, baby. Yeah. And you know what else? NC Diamond Hunter. He's a hero. And Rogue Nation. I love that guy. He tortures women. What could possibly be better? Oh, and Craig from CH Italians. He chokes women. He's the hero.
All right. Hey, all right. Awesome, excellent, fantastic, wonderful, and great. Accurate Outrage is here. Good morning. Griffey's also in the house. Good morning to Salacious. Good morning to you, Griffey. Let's see. News Now Enemy, Little Chihuahua. Anyone else? Oh, Paul Cohen. What's up? I love the camera on the monopod. That's the way to do it. You set your camera up on a monopod and then lift it up over the wall. That way, when they create privacy, you can still invade it. Still invade it, and Voodoo ate it. Jade's in the house. What's up, Jade? Good to see you. And Dino, what's up? Bandit 2804. All right. Irish Dublin. Yes, Sam, I am. Read my chats. What do you think I'm doing right now? I'm literally reading them. I'll be listening, but I gotta help the neighbors. That's good. It's always a good thing to help people. I love that. I support that. Have at it. Just drop a like before you go. Bad Tamino Casella. Timo Casella. All right. Oh, he knows what he's talking about. He knows exactly what he's talking about. Yes. Right. Sorry about that. This is the original. Anyway, that's enough of that. I don't want to, get too crazy with the music. But yeah, exactly. He knows. A lot of that back in the day. A lot of fun. Katie Z is here. Dad Farted is here. All right. Love it. Love you guys. All right. So, it looks like we are just about, oh, no, wait. Ludlow, Vermont is destroyed. Oh, wait. You're talking about helping the neighbors because of the... Oh, yeah. I was seeing something on the news about that. What was it? Let's see. Oh, no, so you're out in that? Oh, man. Yeah, here, ladies and gentlemen, in case anyone doesn't understand what's going on in Vermont. Holy crap, look at this here. Let's see. Check it out. There's some pictures. Look at that. Holy crap. And you're in that? Oh, man. Look at that. That's horrible. That is not fun, man. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah. Holy floodwater, Batman. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Oh my goodness gracious me. Luis Cador, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully, I'm able to help keep you in a good mood with my shenanigans and entertain you guys. Are there any soccer accounts here today? Not yet. Coach Kruger, what's up? Good morning, Hez fam. That's us. We are the Rise and Shine with Hezokuai family, and we're here to entertain everybody. Yeah. Don't forget, Unclean Hands fundraiser. Trying to, take care of himself. He needs to pay his medical bills. Also, I'm sure Salacious will drop a link to that in the chat. So anyway, let's get the ball rolling before we get started with the show proper. A couple things I want to talk about. So, those of you guys who, well, it doesn't matter if you've been following me for a while or not, but see, that's one of the things about doing this every day. Obviously, there are going to be some things that are going to be repeated that, because I know I have new fans, right? And I'm always, hopefully, you're always getting new fans, right? So there are going to be people who've never heard this stuff before. So I got to try and, keep them included, but at the same time, not make it just all blah, blah. It doesn't matter because I got $3 Australian dollars from Griffey. And please tase that nasty Frauditor news now, Voodoo. Hey, look at this. He changed it to fingers. Talk about there ain't no sock accounts. All right. Let's get the taselating. This is good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. What the hell did I click on? I didn't want to do that. Stop it. Oh, come here. Punk.
And you guys always getting me tased. Listen, you guys don't understand how much it hurts to get tased all day, every day, just because I'm a heartless, soulless, useless, no good, rotten frauditor. Wait, no, I'm a journalist. I'm a hero. Ow! I pushed myself and it's the greatest thing ever! Ouch.
He said it, not me, man. I don't know. He's a nut. The littlest nut in the world is the Frauditor, Monitor, Bauditor, Dauditor, Auditor, name. Who's not Voodoo? He's a punk. He's a chunk. He's a butt. He's a munch. Captain Crunch had for lunch one whole bunch of. It blew it. All right. Hey, look, here's a mini. There's a mini Frauditor. We got these coming down the pike. They're going to be customized for specific auditors, frauditors, scumbags. It's going to be great. Maserati 5000 GT's in the house. Paul Cohen's in the house. What's up? And of course, Unclean Hands is in the house. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I got another $5 from Highway Star. Your choice of music is heartless. That's why you get tased. Now take it. Ladies and gentlemen, before I get into this, I wanted to mention this because I don't know, man. I was when the movie Joker with Joaquin Phoenix came out, I really liked that movie. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. And I actually wanted to, and I wish I would have, because it's going to be too late now. And I'm going to explain why in a second before I get to the tasing, because this is I know in the big picture of life it's stupid, but it's important to me. Because we're talking about his taste in music is what made me think of it. So, all right, check this out, guys. Some of you might not know this, and you're going to be shocked, believe me. Or you might think this is the greatest thing you've ever heard of. And if that's true, then, oh, God, help your soul. No, we'll see. We'll see. We don't know. We don't know. But here's the deal. I was going to make a video, and I never ended up doing it. I should have, because, again, it's too late now because of what I'm about to say. I was going to make a video because I came up with a theory that connects all the different iterations of the Joker to one shared universe. And for people who are like comic book geeks or movie geeks, that's like, what? They're all so completely different. But it works because of the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. Because you could build a timeline off of that where the very first ever Joker was the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, because in that movie, Bruce Wayne is a child. And in that movie, it shows Thomas and Martha Wayne getting murdered by one of the Joker's sycophant followers. But what it doesn't do, it shows it from the Joker's point of view. And in the movie itself, it's established that he's an unreliable narrator because his point of view includes hallucinations. So it's safe to assume that he heard about the Waynes being murdered that night, the night of the riots that he caused. What's up, Rasheen? So it makes sense that you could say that when he heard that the Waynes were murdered, since he had beef with the Waynes, he's just going to assume, since it happened during the riots that he created, that it was one of his people that killed the guy that he had beef with. But in the video I was going to make that I never did, I was going to tie it together to, it wasn't one of his followers that killed the Waynes. It was Jack Napier from the 85 Batman, who, once he got in the vat of chemicals that made him look like the Joker, everyone in Gotham would be aware of the Joker from 20 years before that, which would be the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. So when he looked in the mirror and he looked like the Joker, the Jack Nicholson Joker, physically was altered to look like that, he just took on the mantle of the Joker because he looked just like him, so why not? And again, everyone in Gotham would have known about that. The big riots in the street, the murder of the Waynes, like that would have been big news. Everyone would have heard of the Joker. So he comes out of the vat of chemicals. He looks like the Joker. All right, fine, I'm the Joker. So he takes on the mantle. Then a few years later, the next one after that in my timeline would be the great Joker. The one with the, I mean, not that Jack Nicholson's Joker was great. I mean, with the, where he cut his face to look like the Joker, right? Like, great on a different level. See, because again, there is an argument over who was the best Joker. And the Jack Nicholson Joker is, I will say, no matter what, he is the only literal Joker, literally translated from the comic books. Is the Jack Nicholson one, is the most like the comics, for sure. What's up, Scott Hamo? But so anyway, in my timeline, what's his name? The actor who passed away after playing the Joker. It was a big deal. Dag nabbit. Anyway, he'd be the next in line, right? And his would be, again, he gets that cut on his face, the scar. At this point, there's already been 2 Jokers in Gotham that were all about Heath Ledger. Thank you. So Heath Ledger's Joker would be the next in line. There's already been 2 Jokers at this point. And when people are bringing chaos to Gotham, and in the timeline, it also would make sense. Again, because in the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, it shows Bruce Wayne as a little kid. Then in the Jack Nicholson version, it's Batman just started. It's year one. People are writing news stories about the mysterious bat that they know nothing about. But by the end of that movie, they turn on the bat signal for the first time. And by the time Heath Ledger's Joker shows up, Ledger, not Leader, Heath Ledger's Joker shows up, Batman's already established. So that works. Now, everyone likes to throw away the Jared Leto Joker. But I count him because in my timeline, he makes sense because in my timeline, he's just a dude who's actually nuts. And he's like this huge, because again, everyone in Gotham would know about the Joker. They'd read about him in the papers. They'd see him on TV. He grows up obsessed with the Joker. Oh no, I forgot to say hello to Graham from the Graham and Bob Show, and I owe my happy dance. Oh, there's going to be a couple. Yes, Mark Hamill was the best Joker. I'll say it. I'm saving up the happy dances till I'm done with my rant because I'm going to lose my train of thought. So, what happens after that is this guy, this Joker, right? The Jared Leto Joker. I count him because in my timeline, he's a guy who's obsessed with the Joker, so obsessed that's why he gets all the Joker tattoos all over him. And starts dyeing his hair green and painting his, and it gets to the point where he has like Napoleon complex, but he actually thinks he is the Joker. Hey, this might be me, but I might be wrong. What's up? So he's a crazy guy who actually believes he is the Joker. He's not, but he believes it enough that he convinces his shrink that he's the Joker. They fall in love and she becomes Harley Quinn and all of that. And then finally, a criminal who's just some low 2-bit bank robber thug kind of a guy, but he wants to be taken seriously and nobody in the Gotham underworld takes him seriously. Everyone in Gotham's afraid of the Joker because every iteration of the Joker's been nuts. So he's thinking, well, if I take on the mantle of Joker, people will respect and fear me, and I won't even actually have to hurt anybody. And that's the 1960s Joker. He's actually the last Joker on my timeline. And then they all work together in the same shared universe. So why did I tell that whole story? Because the new Joker movie coming out, Joker Part 2, I think is going to destroy everything. Because, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, in the new Joker movie, Joaquin Phoenix, his shrink is Lady Gaga. And he convinces her to become Harley Quinn. And she breaks him out. In Joker Part 2, it's Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker and Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. And in the commercial, they dance down the stairs together. Ladies and gentlemen, as iconic as the dance down the stairs was in the original movie, bringing that back for the sequel is a member berry. It's stupid. And it makes me think that the whole movie's just going to be a cash grab because of the popularity of the first one. And I don't like it. No, that deserves a boo. Now, the movie isn't out yet, so obviously I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. But the trailers did not get me excited. They got me depressed. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lady Gaga's biggest fan.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Why did you tell everyone my secret? Hey, fine. Poker face, poker face. Na. Poker face, poker face. Na. Oh, I'm a poker. I got a face, and that's why they call me Poker Face. Hey. That's not how it goes? I don't know the word. What? Crap. Hey, yeah, you know who my favorite singer is? Crap. Hey, look. I distracted you. Ha ha. What are you gonna do now? You're not gonna tase me, right? I know that Blackheart Knight isn't gonna press that button. Ow! Hey! Ow! Get it out! Get it out! I like to hold them like they do in Texas Plain. Na.
That kid's nuts, man. I don't know what his problem is. Anyway, oh no, what did I miss? What do we got? First of all, I got Blackheart Knight, I got Highway Star, I got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Oh, Irish Dublin's here, Edie Marie is here, Zuzuzai Quinn is here, Timo Kasula. Who else did I miss? Stag Nabbit, I feel so bad. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm having too much fun this morning, guys. I apologize. Excuse me. Oh no. All right. See, I did not know. All right. So apparently, I was joking around earlier. Here's the thing. Apparently we got a lurking, somewhere in the ether of disgusting. Apparently we have a unclean hands imposter lurking. Now, normally in situations like this, it might not be like whatever, we don't know. But there's been an unclean hands imposter trying to make money off of his fundraiser and rip people off. So if you see someone that's not unclean hands, this is unclean right here. Take a good look. It says unclean hands. If you see anyone else with his logo, time them out, kick them out, hide them, whatever. It's not him. And again, even if it's just like a stupid sock account, just as a joke, because there is a fake unclean hands going around trying to rip people off, we cannot take the risk that it's that guy. So if you see anyone with unclean hands logo that isn't unclean hands, hide them. They're done. Forget it. Gone. Griffey for 2 Australian, another tasing because he likes Lady Gaga. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Another tasing, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn it. I just started getting over the last one. I'm still shaking. Okay. All right. Listen, man. You guys are so... Ow! Hey, I wasn't ready. I didn't even say my bit. Ow! Hey, stop it!
All right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Edie Marie says, is forgiven, just like Jerry. That's right. Internet God's here. What's up? No, News Now enemy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Unclean hands is unclean hands, and that's the only one there is. you see anything else and it's not him, and we got to weed out the false narratives and the douche canoes and the muckrakers and the carpetbaggers. Get them all out of here. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, speaking of something cool happened today, because Tuesday's my movie day. So I went out to see what's playing, and there's only one picture I haven't seen yet. What is it called? So it's a movie I'm gonna see tonight. I bought my tickets, but what the heck is it? It's like some small independent film that like everyone was freaked out because it made more money than Indiana Jones or something like that. That's all I know about it. But so I'm gonna see that tonight. And then, because I use Fandango for my movie tickets, after you buy so many tickets, you get a free $5. So I already pre-ordered my tickets to see Mission Impossible next week. What is it, Part 8, Part 1 or something like that? Because it's a two-parter. Happy Dance! Oh my goodness gracious me, I'll do a Happy Dance for free because I love it. All right, thank you. Uh-oh. Graham said there were 2 dances before Griffey's super chat. This is going to get in trouble with the Bobs. All right, I'll do another one this one's just for Graham. All right, thank you. Yes, that's the name of the movie, Katie. Thank you. Sound of Freedom. Yes. You heard it's really good? Yeah, I mean, that's one of those movies that, like, I was reading this thing about, I was reading an article about Raiders of the Lost Ark, or Indiana Jones 6 or whatever. And it was saying that, like, they couldn't believe that this little low-budget movie is making more money than that. And so I, like, went out of my way to avoid spoilers. But I did hear that they said that it was good. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. And then Mission Impossible 6 Part 1 next week. And then the big one. This is the one I've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Killers of the Flower Moon doesn't come out until fall. So there's one other big one that I'm waiting for. That's going to be, this week is The Sound of Freedom. Next week is Mission Impossible. But the week after that, Oppenheimer. Everything I'm hearing about that movie got me pumped to go see it. I can't wait. They're making it sound like that's going to be the first, like, actual, like, real film of the summer that's going to be, like, amazing. And I'm a movie guy. Like, my degree's in film and video production. Like, I love movies, and I see them differently. Like, sometimes I make my children really mad. But it's cool because my oldest son, like, as he's getting older, he's starting to understand. But first, $4.99 from Billy Yank. Reasonable articulate suspicion with Hezokuai. All right, I love it. Here's your happy dance. All right, thank you very much. Hold him a groin, that's right. See, he's got a Clockwork Orange logo, so he's got to understand good film too, and he's all excited about Oppenheimer. But one thing I will say as well is that I'm not making excuses, but I did say earlier, part of the, and this, I'm saying this more kind of like for salacious, like with the missing stuff and everything. When I first came on earlier, maybe half an hour ago, my computer froze and I had to reboot. So everything that was in the chat up until that point, when I rebooted, I'm only seeing the stuff that was in the chat after I rebooted. So it is possible that might be why I'm missing something. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyway, the big summer movie thing's coming, and I keep seeing all these things about the new Deadpool movie coming out with, it's going to have Wolverine in it. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of a YouTube channel called Is He or How It Should Have Ended, but they have a great video instead of how it should have ended, it's how Deadpool 3 should start. And it's genius. In fact, I really, really, really hope that Ryan Reynolds sees this cartoon, because everything I know about Ryan Reynolds, if he sees this cartoon, he will probably end up either doing it or mentioning it and saying, man, I wish I would have thought of that, because it's such a perfect beginning for Deadpool 3, especially if it's going to have Wolverine in it. It's the end of the Wolverine movie where Wolverine dies. That's how Deadpool 3 would start. And then again, this is a cartoon, just, joking, but it's the ending of Wolverine or Logan. And then a car pulls up and Deadpool jumps out and says, no way. It shoots him with a needle full of magic mutant serum. And then boom, gives him the paddles on the heart and wakes him back up. And that's how they get started. That's awesome. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, time to start the show. Let's get this starty party. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I want to start by talking about this underground news. I'm going to put a link right now. I'm going to drop it in the chat. This is a newer channel that's on our side. And whenever I see someone new pop up that's on our side, I like to support them. So I'm going to start by showing a video from Underground News. Go subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Let them know Hezokuai sent you. Let's go ahead and show one of their videos so you guys get a taste of what the Underground News channel on YouTube is all about. Kingston 2000, good morning all. Good morning to you too, buddy. All right. Tim Hicks, what's up? You want to see the Deadpool animation? All right, you know what? I could start with that just for fun. Let me pull that up real quick because it is really good. Let's see. I could spend a whole show just doing his videos. I love these guys. And originally the whole how it should have ended thing started with basically this idea of like plot holes. Like one of the first ones they ever did was like in the original Superman with Christopher Reeve. There's a scene where Lex Luthor is telling Christopher Reeve, Superman, even with your great speed, there's no way you could stop both missiles. And then in the same movie later on, he flies around the entire Earth like 1,000 times in a second. So obviously, he's more than fast enough to catch both missiles. So in one of the first How It Should Have Ended videos, they take that kind of plot hole, and how it should have ended is he goes, even you with your great speed couldn't stop both. And then he goes, oh, wait, hold on, Lex. And then Superman flies through the ceiling and then flies back down a second later, and he's got one missile in each hand. And they both have the fire shooting out, and they're like ready to go. And Lex is like, get those things out of here. He's like, these two missiles, are these the ones you said I'm too slow to catch, Lex? It's great. But anyway, this is, where is it? Again, this is from How It Should Have Ended, but this is called How It Should Start. Oh, wait, it's a short, so it's starting in the, hold on. Let's get back to the beginning. Well, it'll
You're dying on me? We're just getting started. Here, I brought you your tights and everything. Oh, now you're getting it. Come on, let's go rub our butts on some glass.
Hey, fellas.
Please stop associating me with your butt cheeks.
Logan, play his theme song. It's hilarious.
Oh,
Hey, where you going?
just ignore it.
Because I'm Batman.
Okay, now that's just too far.
No! Not like this, you sexy, scruffy man. Excuse me, little girl. Live! Live! Clear! Oh, thank God. That was a close one.
What happened?
We almost lost you there, big guy. I can't let you go dying on me. We're just getting started. Here, I brought you your tights and everything.
All right. Yeah. Yes, I like the new Wolverine costume too. It looks way more like the old yellow suit from the comic books. Great stuff. Nostalgia for all the nostalgia nerds. Anyway, let's get into this video by this new follower of our genre. The Underground News. Crybaby DMA is the name of this video. All right, here we go.
If you've not heard, Frauditor Troll's channel was shut down by DMA. He did like 8 or 9 copyright strikes on his channel. His other channel, Frauditor Troll Classics, is what he's using right now. I'm going to put the link to that channel down below. We can't let DMA get away with this. So I'm uploading some of Troll's videos of DMA to support Troll. Help him by going to his channel and liking any and all of DMA's videos.
No justice for me. I'm the victim of a crime over and over and over.
I think we're about done.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Look at this.
Ow!
Look at this conduct.
Out, sir. You're disrupting the business.
I'm standing here in a public lobby that's disrupting business. Hey, I need to file a complaint still. Hey, I still have business in here. I still have business. I need to file a complaint on this officer right here. I always say that every time I give someone praise or I think they're doing a good job, I was like, finally, these police officers, the police officers did their job. They charged her with the harassment, gave her a citation. They did everything they were supposed to do, but it doesn't matter. It's this huge beast, guys. Government is a huge beast that we're up against. It's not just the police. It's the district attorneys. It's everyone in government. It's government as a whole. This investigator, right? They're not doing their job, man. They're selective on who is allowed to break the law and who isn't. Police officers consistently get to break the law. They consistently get to beat their wives with nobody doing anything about it. They consistently get to be drunk driving. They consistently break the law. Nothing. If you're somebody who assaults, attacks a First Amendment auditor, one of these annoying antagonists, you can get away with it too. Here in Colorado, you can. You can do whatever you want to Denver Metro Audits in Denver, in Jefferson County, in Denver. You can do whatever you want. You can hit them with a cane, put a big bruise on their chest, nothing. You can walk right up to them and grab their arm and hold on to their arm to the point where I have to hit her arm off my arm. That's perfectly fine. Nothing will happen to you. Here, I'm a marked man. Anyone, as long as I have my camera, anyone can assault me and grab me, and it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay in Denver, District 4, and it's perfectly okay in Jefferson County. But guess what? If me, as a free American, if I walk into a public building that I paid for, I get arrested and locked in a cage for exercising my rights, being peaceful, not hurting anyone, nothing. I was there for business at Sheridan. I was there for business. And they grabbed me, they violently arrested me, and then they used excessive force once I was in handcuffs, ripping my arms back.
Why are you doing that? That's not necessary.
And they threw me in a cage. And then they retaliated twice. I've been to jail 2 more times since then. I'm just tired of there being no justice for me. I'm the victim of a crime over and over and over. Nothing happens to anyone. But then I come in, to record. It's like the end of the world, man. You know what I mean?
All right. I keep dropping, like, script. Are you not seeing it? I keep dropping the link. I dropped it again after you said that. Yeah. I keep dropping the link for you. Is it not coming? Are you guys not getting it? Yeah, I got it. Please click on the link and go subscribe to Underground News. All right. I'm going to fly to Denver and beat the crap out of DMA. Oh, no. It must suck to be so disliked. And I love this name, Sean's Man Girdle. Here's some cheese to go with that wine. He's whining. Ron Gross, what's up? See, I don't, and this goes again to their whole, like, so many of the things that they say, what's up, Satra Atkinson, really does go to they're always sort of dropping little bits and pieces of understanding their mental state. There's definitely something wrong with their brains. Like what he said just now. Like, come on, guys. Well, don't you know that all cops beat their wives? Like, wait. Where'd you get that statistic from? Like, and he's not the only frauditor I've ever heard say that. They'll walk up to cops on the street. Oh, what are you going to go home and beat up your wife? Like, where does that come from? I mean, seriously, like, what's the genesis of that thought in their minds? And these are the kind of people they are. They believe it. And yet, they're the ones, the frauditors. How many of them, as it turns out, have histories of being busted, of being wife beaters? Like, they're the ones that are doing this crap. And that's a big part of the issue, isn't it? It's that so many of these guys accuse the police and the government and everyone of doing the things that they're doing. And it's not just frauditors. I mean, in general, I don't know how many times in life I've come across people who, for some reason, the things that they hate the most about other people are things that they themselves do. And it's the same thing here. The people they hate the most, the cops, the government, anyone who doesn't want to be filmed. I mean, perfect example, Camback. You're walking around with a gimbal and a camera all day, every day, then somebody comes up to you with a camera. You look like a clown. You look goofy. You look stupid just standing there with a camera. Meanwhile, here's a guy who 7 days a week is standing like this with a camera. But if you point a camera at him, you look like a clown. You look stupid. Why are you doing that? Don't cam back. Black Card Night for $2. I think News Now Voodoo hid the card, so tase him hard for it. Ooh. You think he hid the card to trick me into thinking, ooh, maybe he's trying to get another one because there's 2 left. Oh, Seth, what's up? You can literally talk down to and disrespect every decent person you come across as long as you tell yourself you're important. And some kind of a cross between Walter Kralkite and Rosa Parks. Yeah, exactly. These guys are terrible, awful, horrible, rotten, scumbag pieces of garbage. Butterbrain, douche canoe, jackwagon, bungholes, bunghole eating. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a good tasing. Headphone warning. If you're new to the show and you don't know what a News Now Voodoo tasing is, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, you're in for it now.
Hey, ow. I'm stuck with... Hey, listen. Guys, look, I'm filming the cops. I know you don't like it. I know you think that all authority can't ever possibly make a mistake. That's why you're all a bunch of bootlickers! Ow! Ow! Hey, I wasn't done! Ow! DMA is the national treasure!
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That News Now Voodoo, that punk kid, he's something, I'll tell you. Oh, there he is! He's infiltrating the chat. He's got that cell phone camera. And oh, yeah, he's using that Wi-Fi. Come here, boy. That'll teach him. Oh, look at this. Ah, yes. The First Amendment, until someone else uses it against them, then they hate it. Right? Okay, speaking of which, I haven't done this in a minute. So I think it's plenty time to go back to the old routine I used to do, my daily reading from the United States Constitution. This hardcover Constitution was a gift to me from the one and only Unclean Hands. This very microphone that you're looking at was also a gift from the one and only Unclean Hands. I have my bookmark, a chili trifold, an actual legit chili trifold, not the indestructible one, but this is one of the original trifolds. I use it as a bookmark for the First Amendment. And I'm going to read out loud from the Constitution of the United States of America, the First Amendment, ratified December 15th, 1791. Amendment 1, freedom of religion, press, and expression. The First Amendment. If you own a camera, you could do anything you want with no consequences. The First Amendment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, you have to be a frauditor. And that goes, again, back to the cam backing thing. Like, I used to say that. In fact, that's why I kind of stopped doing that routine, because originally that was my thing was, oh, these guys think that as long as you have a camera and you're filming, then you can do whatever you want, and you have no rules and regulations. They all are null and void to anyone who's filming. But the more you look at it, the more you realize, no, because if you're filming a frauditor, you're just a stupid cam-backing Karen. You're not a First Amendment activist. You're not engaging in your rights. You're just a cam-backer. You're a Karen. You're a snowflake. You're a Darren. You're a clown. So it has to be frauditing. The only time the First Amendment applies to anyone is if they're frauditing, if they're physically in the act of frauditing. And if you're doing that, no laws apply to you. You can just do anything you want as long as you're filming yourself doing it. Brooklyn audits prove that. Shut up. See, they do what I tell them. Watch. Oh, maybe not. Ah! Sorry about that. Ow! Thank you. All right. Yes, the frauditors are more tyrannical than the people they accuse of being tyrants. Absolutely. That is a fact. Because if you don't follow the frauditors' directives, if you don't do what the frauditor wants you to do, you're going to get pepper sprayed. Or they're going to try to get you fired. Or they're going to get you arrested. Or they're going to file complaints against you and try to make you lose your job. Or they're going to sue you. You do what they say or you will be punished. That's freaking tyranny. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely check out that channel. It's good stuff over by there. Over there by what? Not every joke works, people. That wasn't even really a joke. All right, I got one. Why'd the chicken cross the road? I don't know. You what? Oh. All right. Oh, by the way, it's Tuesday. All right. Does the camera have to be capable of video recording? What happens if they have a camera from the 1700s? Yes. The camera from the time that the Constitution was written, huh? What's up, Colrack? Now, did they have... Actually, I could look it up in 2 seconds on Google and find out. But I do know that before the camera was invented, they had those little, like, boxes where you poke a hole in it and the light shines through and you could look on the other side and see, like, the reflection of the things. And that sort of is eventually what led to the idea of what became the camera. I wonder if that existed at the time. It was just a novelty, but I wonder if it existed at the time that they... Probably not. They were just still trying to survive, not playing games with stuff like that. I think all that stuff came in the 1800s, like 100 years later. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, I'll look it up. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, let's check out a video from Frauditor Ram. All right. Love Frauditor Ram. Yeah.
I know it sucks. I know I shouldn't be asking, and I don't want to ask, but I don't have a choice. Luckily, my wife was released on her own regardless, no R bond. Yeah. So, guys, if y'all could help me one more time, I would greatly appreciate it. My Cash App and PayPal will be linked below. But, guys, I just need your help. We're going to need... God, at least I know $500 or $600. Yeah!
Anything to silence you. Anything. I have, just so you guys know, I have family members who have disowned me that I don't talk to anymore. They have nothing to do with me, won't speak to me. They won't talk to me. Something to a family member, and I said, I hope he burns in hell. And then the guy died. Isn't that crazy, right? He was a pig, you know? And so now I have family members who won't speak to me. They don't have anything to do with me. That's why I did. I tell you what, I fit right in. If I talk like that, I tell you some bitch. Right? But they think I smoke meth because I ain't got no teeth to the front.
Just so you guys know, he's big. I'm big. I'm bigger than everybody I know. But typically, I'm physically bigger than everybody around. Hey, we just met. Can you go ahead and get on the wall, spread your butt cheeks for me?
Okay, so real quick, I just wanted to say, because I looked it up, and yes, obviously the camera was not invented at all at the time that the Constitution was written, but the ability to get an image, what eventually became what we call a camera, was invented in 1816. So, yeah. Even that was well after the Constitution, so frauditors can't even use that as an excuse. Nope, sorry, pal.
Ma'am, don't touch me. Okay, go ahead. Don't touch me. Go ahead. Ma'am, go on ahead. You can't record. You can't record. This is open to the public. No, it's not.
That green Jeep, I couldn't get a tag.
No. I didn't. You can see this is going right here.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to interrupt. Oh, thank you for the applause. See, I'm looking to find the date. I'm not looking at the chat that you're giving me the date, but thank you so much, Graham. This is why I love you guys. I got the best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. I got the best fans in the world. All the boys and all the girls. I got the best fans in the world, and I'm talking about you guys. All right. And I know everyone always says they have the best fans in the world, but dagnabbit, I have physical evidence to prove it. I got that painting on my wall that was painted, hand painted by my fan. It's a one-of-a-kind original painting painted by my fan, Judy Johansson. I got this voodoo doll handmade by my fan, Salacious. I got this hacky sack hand. Look at this crochet, handmade by my fan, Leland Squirrels. That t-shirt right there hanging under the painting, that's a Little Chihuahua Big World t-shirt that's airbrushed by my fan, Little Chihuahua Big World. As a Debo's Nation t-shirt was a gift from my fan, Debo's Nation. That's right. Right there's a Frauditor Troll shirt that I got from my fan, Frauditor Troll. That hat, that's a Kick hat. K-I-C, keeping it criminal, Kick. That was a gift from my fan, Kick. Right underneath it, you can't really tell from here, but that's a Welsh News Network hat from my fan, Welsh News Network. I got this cup from my fan, News Now Enemy. And another gift from Welsh News Network. I also got this drawing. Dagnabbit, where'd that go? That's a drawing of News Now Voodoo getting tased. Hand drawn by my fan. Was it Sue Bear? I'm sorry. I didn't stop real quick and double check to see, because I don't know. I get confused sometimes with the screen name versus the real name and what you want me to or not to say on on the air. So I'll just say Sue Bear. All right. I got the best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. All the boys and all the girls are the best fans in the world. Got the best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. Oh, yeah. And then Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. Constantly, every Saturday, he gets me a brand spanking new Graham and Bob video to show on my Saturday show. Never fails. Never lets me down. I got the greatest fans in the ding dong dang dag dag nabbit world. Yes. All right.
We actually have an online. This is Charles W. Thomas, Pinellas County Tax Collector's Office.
Did you pay?
Check by mail. So paying by check, you've got to include your full name, physical address, phone number, area code, and your signature. Questions, stations. Stations 1 through 9. Wow, look how big this sucker is, huh? They actually have it 2 different rows. Actually, 4 different. 1, 2, 3, 4 different rows. And you can actually see they don't really cover their information whatsoever. I'm sorry? What am I doing? What is the obvious? So.
You're not supposed to be recording.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So can you turn it off?
Why is that? Why would I do that?
Because it says it out there. You're not supposed
okay. Thank you.
So go ahead and turn it off.
And you have photos over here. There's 4 different ways, 4 different rows of windows. This is a huge DMV. You can see. Clocks is almost like a brand new place here. Employees.
All right, so right off the bat, and oh, by the way, it's time for the cupcake happy dance. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. Olay. And this one's for the 2 Australian from Griffey. All right, thank you so much. Hashtag cupcake dance, yes. Hashtag free cupcake dance, that's right. So one of the things about like this beginning already is like a really, really good example of how they start right off the bat with their BS, right? Because she walks in and what's the first thing that happens? They say, will you please not film? Oh, yeah, okay, and then walk away and keep filming. Like, I don't understand how they don't understand our point of view. Because they'll say, well, how do you know that I was in there looking for trouble? I wasn't looking for trouble. So what is that? When someone says, hey, don't film, and you say, okay, and keep filming and walk away, what is that if not looking for trouble? What? You got Baby Hunter dancing again like yesterday. Oh, you know what that means? I got to do a couple just because I love babies. All right. Okay. And look at this, $2 from ScriptCat. She's going to be sending me a gift. Oh, I'm very, very excited for that. I love gifts. I love my fans. And I love doing the happy dance. All right. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome sauce. Said Zippy, what's up? Good to see you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, don't you know, we're going to go on with the show, watch more of the J-Town Press, making a big old nasty mess at the DMV. Somebody said that in the chat too. Why would you spend your day at the DMV if you don't have to? And always, 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 and again, I continue to ask and never hear anything even close to a logical response to the question. Make a case like, oh no, they understand, they know, that's right, that's why it's kind of easy to actually hate their guts. Because they do know, which means they're doing it on purpose. They know it's no coincidence that they all act like that. If the DMV workers and them are doing something wrong, would they really do it in view of the public? Well, see, this is the thing. And it drives me so nuts because they'll always say things like, well, we're trying to expose tyranny and what they're doing and how they treat the public and all that. It's like, well, They will also say, well, what I'm doing is the same thing as your security cameras. I could FOIA your security camera footage. Hey, that's smart. If you want to see how they act when they don't know there's a camera in their face, FOIA that footage. If it's so easy to just FOIA that footage, then you will actually see how they actually treat the general public. You're not seeing that. You're seeing how they treat you. You're a scumbag. You're an idiot. That's the whole point of your job. I'm going to act like a scumbag. I'm going to act like an idiot and see how they treat me. They treat you like a scumbag idiot. I'm going to say that again. You say you want to expose how they treat the general public, but you don't FOIA the security camera footage to see how they treat the general public. You go in there filming to see how they treat you. But you purposely go out of your way to act like a scumbag. So guess what? They treat you like a scumbag.
I'm guessing this is, it's the photo booth area. You can see that must be the supervisor over there. This is brand spanking new. I guess it was just built. That's what it looks like to me. So. Stations, so you got 1 through 9, 8, 5, 4.
What are you recording?
I'm sorry?
What are you recording?
I'm recording you right now.
You're not allowed to record in here.
Oh, okay.
Right in the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is this open to the public?
It's open to the public, but you're not allowed to record anything.
Okay.
It says it right in the front.
Okay, sounds
And you're
good.
violating the rule.
Okay, the rule, not the law.
It's the law here.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It says it's a statute and it's the law here.
Okay, show it to me.
It says it in the front. Come on,
I'm sure. Yeah. I'm following you. I'm following you.
Ma'am, go on.
How am I going to know where to go if I'm not following you?
The same way you came in.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Ma'am, no. Ma'am.
No, don't touch me.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't touch me.
Go ahead. Ma'am, go on ahead.
You can't record.
You can't record.
This is open to the public.
No, it's not.
What are you recording for?
I'm recording you right now.
Okay. What are you
Let's go.
recording for?
Let's go.
Yeah, I haven't gone.
Let's go, ma'am. Let's go.
Why causing a problem?
I'm a mature adult. I don't act like a kid at all. So when someone puts their hand in front of my camera, I raise up my monopod really high because I'm not a baby. I'm not a child. I'm a full-grown, mature adult.
You're the one that's causing a problem. I was quiet. I was quiet. You're the one causing a problem, not me.
You're recording. Why are you recording?
Quietly. I was quietly recording until you came out.
Why are you recording? I'm asking you.
I don't have to answer your questions.
Well, you can't record.
Let me get the statute.
Sure. Go get the statute.
Huh?
I said, go get the statute.
You can't record.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
See, first of all, highway stop for $5. Was Sean Paul Reyes giving up his Fourth Amendment when he flew to Hawaii? Was he recording that? No. Right, exactly. Where's your happy dance? All right, thank you very much. Always awesome, great. I don't know why I watch this every day. It just angers me every time. But that's why we do what we do. Like, a big part of how I became a creator was because I get so angry at these douche canoes. This is a good way to get my frustration out, is through this. That's why I get to stab the voodoo doll. He's so passive aggressive, it might be too early for me. I need therapy after this. That's right. And this is the thing, too. It's so bad. And I've said this a few times. Like, as bad as the Frauditors are, their fan base is horrible because they support and encourage this nonsense behavior. They think it's just great. It's peachy keen. It's fine and dandy.
This is my first DMV.
It says we have everything posted.
Okay. As soon as I'm done, I'll leave.
You're done. I'm leaving.
It says restricted access right here.
Let's go.
Stop causing a disturbance, sir.
No, you're causing a disturbance.
I didn't say a word to anybody.
You can't record in here.
122383. Okay.
Yep. You can't record in here.
Don't touch me. This says it right here. Record that.
It says pursuant to Pinellas County Resolution 15-18, Pinellas County tax offer. Record that.
I'm looking
Considered
right at it.
non-public forums, therefore, use of photography and videography devices prohibited.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, welcome back, everybody. Let that play out a little bit. Watch as she maneuvers around this place. I want you to keep in mind how far away she is from people that have personal information they're relaying. Just for right now, just keep that in mind. And you'll know when it makes sense that I say this. So welcome back. Appreciate everybody being here. This is a great video. Lana does us a favor here. Everything that we always say comes true in this video. She exposes exactly why they don't want them filming in these facilities where there's personal information being exchanged. I'm going to go through a whole lot of hoopla here. Real woke police department. I'm going to let most of it play out till we get to the money shot. They just don't get it. This is St. Petersburg, Florida. I read something not too long ago where Church of Scientology has pretty much bought downtown St. Petersburg up. Keep in mind, these guys are wearing black, not blue. They don't get it at all. And it takes a director to set them straight. But let's get on with it. And I promise you, stick around for this video because this happens occasionally. We've proved it by showing their videos, but she proves it for us why they shouldn't be in there. And she puts up a good fight. Oh, Lana, she does. All right, let's get to it. This is good stuff.
And since she brought it up, let's go over the Pinellas County Resolution 15-18. Make sure you pause to read. The one thing that I want you to see in each one of these pages is where it says expressive activities. That's the key word, expressive activities. And with expressive activities, we all know the case law, Price v. Garland, which says that videoing cannot be expressive. And two other case laws, Smith v. the City of Cumming, which says that we have the right to record government officials in their official capacity, and Brandsburg v. Hayes, which means that anywhere the public can go, the press can go. I will leave relevant links in the description and pinned comment, but unfortunately you'll have to email this email address on screen.
This is actually huge. This is actually majorly huge. And this is one of the problems when these idiots go to court and use these arguments, because they're the decision saying that you are allowed to record public officials in the course of their duties is a thing. It legitimately is a thing. The problem is, let's say I work at the DMV and I'm taking you're applying for ID, so I'm putting down your name, your address, your social security number, all your stuff. Well, I'm in the course of my duties while I'm doing that. So according to these guys, they can film me doing that. It's like, yeah, but then your camera can catch this person's private and personal information. Then you can do identity theft. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. How do they know that? By not allowing anyone to record, they don't have to worry about that. But if you're taking all that information, then you're doing it in the course of your duties. And I'm allowed to record if you're in the course of your duties. Yes. Because if a cop pulls someone over and they start beating them on the street corner because they don't like the color of their shirt, you could film that and use that against the cop. They're... Wait a minute. Is Underground News for or against auditors? Underground News is against auditors. You want to go back and show another Underground News video? I will. I will, so we can clarify. But in the meantime, wait a minute. I can't even hear Hez, so it's like I'm watching on mute, which is more entertaining. Ow! All right, fine. You think it's entertaining just to watch me without any sound? Let's do this for Jerry, since he can't hear and he's just being entertained by the video images. Let's do this for Jerry. Here we go. Hold on. This is going to be fun. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Since this is for Jerry, and he wants to be entertained by just looking and not hearing. Nothing but sound.
Awesome!
How entertaining is that, Jerry? This next thing isn't working, so never mind. All right, that was supposed to be a joke. Obviously, it didn't work. Did I hear my voice? Yes, you did. And in fact, here's some more of it. All right.
To do a public records request for the Pinellas County Resolution 15-18. And since expressive activities is such a pivotal flaw in the tax collector's argument, let's bring up Price v. Garland. And let's go over it real quick. On page number 6 specifically talks about expressive activities. And just read along here. This is one of my favorite parts. Photographing police is not, as matter of law, expressive activity. And we'll go down a few lines and it says here, to
Wait a minute. She skipped this whole beginning. The District Court for Eastern District of Pennsylvania has declined to create the new First Amendment right for citizens to photograph officers when they have no expressive purpose, such as challenging police actions. Specifically, the court found that photographing police is not, as a matter of law, expressive activity. In other words, what did she skip? The part that says the right for citizens to photograph officers when they have no expressive purpose. In other words, and this is the problem, this is a huge problem for these guys, is, well, I'm doing it for my freedom of the press. So they're expressing their purpose for doing it. So that makes it legally an expressive purpose. Well, so by that logic, I could just rob a bank. And if somebody said, why are you robbing a bank? I express that because I want money, and that makes it legal because that's the expressive purpose of why I did it. And again, they'll say, yeah, but robbing a bank is different. No, but it's the same mentality. You're interpreting expressive purpose as something completely different than what they're talking about. You saying what your purpose is, you verbally expressing that purpose, doesn't make it a legitimate purpose. Dude, you have no business in this building. Yes, I do. I'm filming. Filming is my business. That's your expressive purpose. But she's twisting that to it being to the benefit. Like, literally, the ordinance that she's reading says, you can't do this. And she's saying, see, it says right here, do this. It's almost like the way they read Poster 7. It's kind of insane.
Say that the protection of expressive speech does not extend to the acts which create such speech is as absurd as finding that a right to scuba dive does not cover the use of an oxygen tank. When your fingers hit the rim and the ball goes right into the basket, what do they call that? Oh yeah, slam dunk.
All nonsense. Don't pay any attention to it. It's all nonsense what she just put up there. Look, these buildings, they put ordinances up or they post rules and regulation. They just don't do it willy-nilly. You know, they look at the law, they look what they have to work with, and they form their policies based upon what's available to them statute-wise. So this stuff isn't willy-nilly. And you'll see, I mean, she gets the cops on her side, but that's the only one. And it's a good thing that this department stood their ground. And you'll see what I'm talking about.
You have written consent?
I
You have
do.
written consent?
I have consent.
No, you don't.
Yes, how do
We're
you
not
know? You just
consenting
asked
to
me.
this.
Let me see your
Let's see the written
consent.
consent.
I don't need to show it to you.
Yes, you do.
No, I
It
don't.
says
Yes,
here,
you do.
you have to give
Let
us
me see
written
your written
consent.
consent.
Where's the written consent?
You're causing a
Okay, then
disturbance
let's
at this
go.
point.
Let me
Let's
see
go.
your
You're
written
causing
consent.
disturbance.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Ma'am, let's go. You don't have written consent. It says it
Okay,
right
you've
here.
already said it like 30 times. I
Okay,
heard
so
you.
let's go.
Let me see your
We're
written
asking you
consent.
nicely to leave. Or now we're calling the police.
Call the police.
Let's go.
Don't threaten me.
We're not threatening
You
you.
just did. You threatened to call the cops with guns. to come
Because
here.
you're
You're not
violating.
consulting.
You're
You're not
violating.
doing anything you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly. It says it right
This is a
here.
First Amendment protected activity.
No, it says
Oh,
it
you're a
right here.
First Amendment. She's a First Amendment person.
Oh,
She's a First Amendment
And
person.
it
So we'll
says it
just
right
turn
here.
it over to police.
okay.
Okay.
Do it.
Yep. Where's Julie? I told Julie I got a First Amendment person here.
Okay.
And should be thrown out.
Yeah.
One of those people.
What is that?
I would most certainly am.
Okay, you're not allowed to use camera in the office?
Oh, okay.
They tell you?
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think she's there?
We're addressing it, we got it.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
yeah. Oh, it's already addressed.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know.
8 or is that 3? I can't quite see. Maybe a 5. So this is actually out of date. Monthly inspection record.
Dagnabbit. See, this is another thing, and I always go over this, but they always say it. Oh, it's so frustrating. They're going to call men with guns to enforce their feelings. Ugh. What's the alternative? They physically grab you and throw you out the door. You'd rather have them do that. You know what? They probably would rather have them do that because then they could, you're supposed to observe and report. Now I'm going to sue you and I'm going to have you fired. And there's nothing that they love more than getting people arrested or getting people fired. Frauditors love taking away people's freedom. They're the tyrants. The frauditors love taking away people's freedom. They love getting people fired from their jobs. They love ruining people's lives. They want you to physically take matters into your own hands and throw them out, because then they can sue you. But of course, they're not going to do that. They're going to call the cops. Oh, look at these punks they're calling men with guns. Oh, you're going to cry if they do that. But if they didn't do that, you'd cry that they went hands-on and threw you out themselves. They're doing the right thing by calling the cops. And the cops are doing the right thing if they kick you out. I say it all the time. I say it every day, and I'll say it again today. The public, that the public servants exist to serve, don't want you there. They don't want you filming them. So the cops are serving the public if they kick you out. The people who work there are serving the public if they kick you out.
Good, so.
Now she's looking down here. Police title and recorded line. Hi, we need to have law enforcement out here at the tax collector's office, please.
Do you know the address there?
2500 34th Street North.
What's going on there?
We have someone here recording in our building who is not allowed to. We got it. We got it.
At 2500 44th Street North?
Yes.
Okay. You are actually going to be sheriff's officers. I just want to get to them, okay?
Sheriff's office?
Yes, ma'am.
2500 34th Street North in St. Pete.
34th Street?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
We saw you. No, you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Okay. And do they have any weapons at all?
Not that we're aware of. She's refusing to leave. We've asked her to leave. We've shown her the statute that says that she's not allowed to record in here, and she won't leave.
Oh. Yeah, she went like Hispanic?
Wait.
Well, how old is she?
In her 30s, maybe.
And approximate height and weight, just best guess?
Oh, 5'6", 140. I don't know.
Okay. What color shirt she got on?
Black.
What color pants and shorts?
What color pants? What color? Jeans. It looks like she went back in the lobby. Oh, no, she's right there. She's down here.
She's in the lobby of the building now?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your name? And what's your phone number for you? All right, ma'am. We have a couple officers on the way for you now. Anything does change or escalate before we get there, give us a call back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
They've got the American flag sitting there, but the American flag is definitely not waving proud here today in Pinellas County. So,
Why do you do this for Facebook pages, for likes, to get paid instead of getting a real job? For Instagram, be Instagram famous, Facebook famous, hide behind them.
I do it to call out tyrants like you.
You hide behind Amendment 1, come into an establishment, break the law, and then you want to cry out.
What law is it? You still haven't shown me a law.
That's what you're doing.
So you don't like your civil rights? You don't like your civil rights?
The law in an establishment where clearly it says pursuant to Pinellas County, you're not supposed to be videographing. You don't have written consent, but this is what you're doing. And then you hide behind Amendment 1. Okay.
That a girl, you tell Atlanta. That's right. Hide behind the First Amendment. They milk it for everything it's worth, just so they can pull these stunts. And we're getting real close here to the law enforcement showing up. And that's when you get to see this department stand their ground, and they're just not gonna take this woke police department. All right, let's get back to it.
But you want to say the officer is not educated?
Who said that the officer wasn't educated?
Where, man? You want to be?
You mean you? You're not an officer. You're a security guard.
You continue doing that.
I will.
That's what you want to do.
I'll continue videoing you.
Paid that way.
Tyrants justify their actions.
These are the people our tax dollars go to pay right
I
here.
pay taxes just as you do, or if you pay taxes. Because clearly it don't look like you pay taxes. You're up in here wasting your time.
Wow. The negativity. I came in peaceful and
Yeah,
this is the insults and the slander. Who cares? I don't have to tell you.
I'm saying that she's doing this for YouTube.
Yeah, I know, it's for you
Yeah,
to
the
get paid.
police are here now, so they'll take care of it.
She want to be a YouTube vixen.
Yeah.
To get likes, oh my gosh, people do it nowadays.
Yep, that's what happens when you don't have a job.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm saying.
The slander.
Yeah, they'll
Wow.
take care of it. They'll get her out.
Violating rights. You come in here violating everybody's rights with your cameras instead of being on.
How am I violating their rights? Can you explain why I'm violating their rights?
It clearly states in the front that
No.
it's against Pinellas County's ordinance -15-18. You're not supposed to, you don't even have written consent. It says it in the front.
So I guess everybody's motives is for money.
Yeah, that's what your motive is. What are you doing here? What is your motive? Exactly.
Exactly. She's a mind reader.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Andrew.
Hi, I need to report a panic alarm, please.
What's the location?
2500 34th Street North, St. Petersburg.
The Pinellas County Tax Collector's Office?
You bet.
All right, it looks like we actually do have a call set up. And it looks like we have officers on scene since yeah, it looks like they're having issue with someone on premise, so that's probably why the information to the call. Just give me 1 second here.
Okay.
You said it was a panic alarm?
Yep, I'm showing the panic alarm for the front desk.
Was it audible or silent?
It's a silent.
Okay. And do you have a phone number for them?
Let me see if I get that here for you. It's on the site number, but the first contact is...
That's all right. I'll go ahead and let them know that you guys are calling in. All right, and I let them know that I told you why they're there on scene as well.
Yeah, we only call you guys on silent panic, so you don't call the site number. So, what's your dispatch number or your operator? Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys would be able to ask her to stop? She's probably back in the lobby again, right? Standing at the front desk with her body cam on her. You can see her right there, black shirt, t-shirt.
What's your name and badge number, please? Alfred. Spelling right. What's your badge number? Do you have an ID number? It's 14099. And what's yours? Sorry, Vaughn. And what's your ID number? 33212. And what's yours, sir? Officer Johnston. And what's your badge number? 14955. Thank you.
All right, so we got a call here because
I never said a word to anybody, and I came in peacefully reporting exercising the constitutional protected activity.
on their part they advised that, I guess, based on your recording.
I'm only going where the general public's allowed.
Yes.
That's it. Wherever the general public, I'm not going to restricted areas. So
May I tell you the complaint?
Sure.
So their complaint is that due to your recording, it's interrupting their operations and all that.
I'll give you two case laws that you can actually contact your city attorney. It's called Brandsburg v. Hayes and also Price v. Garland. So the first one actually says that anywhere the public can go, the press can go. And the other one actually says that video recording cannot be expressive, which means they can't cause a disturbance.
So we're not here to tell you that you're not allowed to record or anything. Yeah, we're not here to tell you that you're not allowed to record or anything like that. The main issue, the main complaint is the camera going over the counter.
I never recorded on it.
Yeah.
Never went over the counter.
We just got here.
Okay, yeah. And if you want to review their footage, and I'll be more than happy to show you mine. I never went over anything.
Yeah, we just got here.
Yeah.
So,
I can show you where I went.
Just as long as you understand that you're not allowed to record other people's information.
Yeah, I would never. I go all over the country to do this, and all over Florida for that matter. So they point out some unconstitutional sign, but it doesn't mean anything. You know that. Yeah.
See, here's the problem. the frauditors will say, by their definition, that the police are finally being educated. In fact, the comments on here are, those cops did such a good job, but those horrible, evil, rotten tyrants stood their ground and they're terrible and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no. What's happening is the police are being instructed more and more and more to basically ignore these idiots because they're starting to see cop watchers all the time. Like, no, it's not a regular thing. No, it's not a normal thing. But if you are a cop, you have a target on your back. So cops are going to see these people all the time because cops are their targets. So they're just like, oh, great, another First Amendment auditor. What are we going to do? Trespass them, bring them in, fingerprint them, and then they're going to leave. And then they're going to go to court, and the court isn't going to have time to deal with this BS because they got real criminals to deal with, and they're going to dismiss the case. And then the frauditor's going to post all these videos celebrating their victory and how they taught those cops a lesson. And it's not worth our time. It's not worth anybody's time. You don't know if this person has bad intent with their filming, but we've seen enough First Amendment auditors to know that they're probably not. But that's not good. That's very bad. I've said this again and again and again and again. In the world that these people are trying to create, if they eventually do reach that point where they do create that world, criminals see YouTube just like anybody else. Criminals figure stuff out. They talk to each other, especially in prison. If these guys get the world they want, and anyone who walks into any building with a camera is going to get left alone, then people who actually do want to commit identity theft are going to find out about that. And they're going to say, cool, floodgates are open, let's go. And they're going to go in the DMV and they're going to film everyone's private information and nobody's going to be allowed to stop them. And they're going to take it and they're just going to rip everybody off. And if somebody walks into a courthouse and they're mad at a judge for finding them guilty for something, they're just going to have a backpack with a bomb in the backpack. But they're going to be holding a camera so no one can stop them because they got the camera. And they learned from watching Frauditor videos that you can't be stopped if you have a camera. So all they have to do is just walk in with the camera and then get to the floor where they want to blow up whatever it is they want to blow up. Then put their bag down and then walk out. And they have a camera so you can't bother them. And then boom. How did they not see that that's the world they're trying to build? And that's the world that these people are trying to stop. And the cops are being trained to let it slide. That's not good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys swore oath to the Constitution. I thank you for upholding that. Yeah.
So the bottom line is, just no selfie sticks, cameras over in the private areas.
I mean, I'll like this, but I'm going straight up. And straight up is obviously not over.
Yep.
So I can go up as far as I want.
Yep.
All the way to the ceiling is right.
Just any areas that would be considered private areas. Okay.
I know the law.
And if you do that, then I will tell you that we might have to issue you a trespass warning. Okay.
To the camera area where they take pictures.
I'll show you here.
She's gone into the camera area. Yeah, she's gone into the camera area. She's gone everywhere in the back. She's gone into where they take pictures. She's gone everywhere taking footages. Everywhere. And we already showed her the Pinellas County. It says that she has to have written consent to videograph her. So if she doesn't have written consent, then we've asked her to leave.
Constitutionally protected
yes. Okay.
activity that anywhere the public can go, she's allowed to record.
I love it when they talk like that. Let's hear that again.
Constitutionally protected
Okay.
activity that anywhere the public can go, she's allowed to record.
Okay, but you know, she's going into where the people take pictures and videography.
That's what people want. If you'd like, we can review whatever footage there may be in the facility, but.
No, sorry, boys. Non-public forum. At least limited public forum. This is not true. These people know what they're talking about, and these cops need to get their head out. Do you think they'd be treating her like this if she was wearing a mask and sunglasses and looked like a terrorist or a hoodlum? Probably not. But these guys are weak, and it really gets good. So don't go around. I know it's long. I'm trying to cut as much out as I can, but it's really worth the money shot's really worth it. So yeah, they're gonna go back and walk through where she went, so that they can have an idea of what she was recording. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share the video, comment, do all that stuff. Help my channel out. You like what I'm doing? You come back here, help me out. I appreciate it. All right, without further ado, let's get back on with this. It's getting close to the meat of it.
Because the supervisor didn't want her here.
Can you go with me?
The supervisor's the one that.
I'll tell you what she's talking about.
Yeah, we've already talked to her as well, so kind of explain this is a public area, you can't record, so anywhere the public is allowed to go. If she starts reaching behind the counters with a selfie stick, computer screens, that's the
I was standing right here, and I've actually been in each one of these little cubby holes. This is open to the public. I'm not going in any restricted areas. Everywhere you can see that it's clearly identified right here on the back door there, and on this other side over here, you can actually see. Yeah.
This is clearly open to the public as well. I mean,
Well, the supervisor didn't like it.
People like that.
Oh, okay, so they have privacy screens.
Well, only on ones that are open like this. Uh-huh.
The supervisor was the one that didn't like it.
Have a protective layer to it, so you can.
And I appreciate that. And it's up to them to provide the product. I'm not here for for people. I'm here for these people here. I mean, and it's to do a little story on the government. You know how it goes.
It was up to this point. And I'm doing my job.
I know. So, yeah, we've talked to her, and it explains, anywhere you go through.
I don't like people hiding behind Amendment 1.
Yeah.
Coming in an establishment.
Yeah, and as soon as she starts, those selfie sticks over protected areas, that's the problem.
Yeah, I don't like the badger. She's crying Amendment 1, and then saying that officers are not educated into negativity and all that stuff.
So I don't think it's on my back. Come on. Sure, but it's not. Yeah, I think it says something.
I was an officer before.
Yeah.
I know the rules. I'm going by what my supervisors.
Obviously, I heard but I don't think so.
I mean, I'm just going by I'm doing my job. Not just one supervisor wants, what my supervisor wants to do.
What's the
Yeah, because I don't like the badger. She was like, "Oh, we're hiding behind Amendment 1 and all this stuff," and I don't like the badger.
All the way down to the end, leave that corner just because you put it that way. They probably
She's been informed. She's been informed that she can and can't do. Everything else you'd like us to help out with.
We want to leave. This isn't a county building, it's a public hall.
The thing is, the public is allowed in these areas. We can't trespass her. I mean, that's going to open everyone up to lawsuits. I can also give you the number to pass on to who were you speaking with?
I try to go my facilities okay. They're telling me they
Yeah, she's saying she's gonna stay here as long as it takes.
Where are you allowed to record?
Any area that the public is allowed to go.
Any area the public is allowed to
The furthest that she's shown us is this little area right here.
She's recorded people's conversations. Her video needs to be deleted. She's got people's personal information. She's videotaped documents. She's videotaped her equipment. Her video.
She's opening herself up to a lawsuit by publishing that information for YouTube. No, I'm saying her. She herself is opening herself up to that. She releases that information.
She's video recording cameras. She's been all over the place. She has not just been only here. She's been everywhere.
Ooh! 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 I hate that! I hate that so much. It's their job to protect the personal info. That's why recording isn't allowed! Because they're protecting the personal info! That's why recording isn't allowed! Because it's their job to protect the personal info! They are protecting it by not allowing recording! How come none of these idiots can understand that? I get so mad every time they use that. So what do you want? If they build walls, you were just bragging earlier about how as long as you could lift your arm up and your pole that your camera's on, you could film it if you could reach it. So even if they did build higher walls, you'd just film over them. What do they have to do to hide the private information? Put everything behind walls and locked doors. No such things of windows in your world. Nothing but walls and locked doors in your world. You want to make the world a better place by turning everything into nothing but brick walls all the way to the ceiling with no windows because you'll film through the window and lock doors so that you won't just walk in there? That's a better, more free world? You're freaking nuts! You're a lunatic! All of these people are absolute lunatics!
The cameras and I can give our legal department.
Can we talk over here?
Really?
I don't know if you can hear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, my cousin's been here.
I haven't seen him. Hello.
Hi, this is Sergeant Vaughn. Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, I'm sorry, I missed your name.
Sergeant Vaughn.
We cannot have her on our property videotaping customers' personal information.
Okay, but she's recording in areas. She's recording in areas that the public is allowed to be in.
It doesn't matter. It's private property, and she's not allowed to record because people are providing their sensitive information to it. So she is not allowed to record.
Okay, I can give you the number of our legal advisor if you would like, and you can speak with her.
Now, I'd like for you to help us with the situation today.
Okay, well,
that's why we contacted you. I'm not interested in getting into a legal situation with your legal department when we have a customer who's recording other customers' personal information.
Okay. She is only recording in areas where the public is allowed to go. That's the problem.
It doesn't matter. That's the problem that we have. She is not allowed to videotape at all on our premises. And in fact, this is private property because we lease the building and filming is not permitted. So if we've asked her to stop and she doesn't leave, then we'll trespass her.
Okay. I will speak to our legal department again. I will speak to our legal department again, but there is nothing for us to trespass her for right now.
Except that it's private property and we're asking for her to be trespassed.
Okay.
So how is that not authorization?
It's not private property.
It is private property. We lease the building, so it is private property.
Okay. All right. Well, I will speak to our legal department again, but are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. I will speak to them again. All right.
Are you staying on site and speaking to your legal department to get advice from them? Because I can also have our communications director contact your legal department. We called you. This is not the first instance that we've had someone believe they have the right to do things because it's government property. It is not government property. It's private property. You should not have the right to do this.
Okay. All right.
So what's your legal department's name and number? And I will pass that to my communications director. And can I give you my number? Or I can give you her number and you can call her back.
So she's trying to say it's private property now? That is the funniest thing in my life I've ever heard.
Yeah, so we're just gonna make sure we got our details right.
Oh yeah. I think this is
So, seriously, like, okay. I've said this before, too, in one of my other videos. Like, the only time that I mean, obviously, first of all, is it just me, or is it kind of a new phenomenon? I think it started in the 90s, where no one can just talk. Like, I'm about to say something, and in my head I'm thinking, oh, I better throw a disclaimer out there. Like, nobody can just say anything anymore. You always have to make sure that you explain, I know that there's a such thing as bad cops. I shouldn't have to say that. It should be obvious that everyone knows that, of course, there are some cops that actually are bad. Just like there's some of everyone and everything that are bad. No matter what you're talking about, there's bad ones in it. So yes, I know and I understand that. That being said, I just got to throw those disclaimers. The only time I see watching these videos, Frauditor videos all the time, the only time I see bad cops is when they're not arresting the frauditors, where they're not trespassing the frauditors. I say it again and again and again, and I will continue to say it. The people who are in that building to actually get involved in and conduct the business that the building was constructed for. The reason they laid brick and mortar in that spot specifically had nothing to do with random people filming it. There is a reason that building exists. It is to conduct a very specific type of business, a type of business which the public, right? Yes, they built the building so that the public will have a place to conduct a very specific type of business. The customers, the public that are in there conducting their business, those are the public that the public servants are hired to serve. They hire the public servants and pay them to be there to serve the people, the public, who are in that building to conduct legitimate business. So, when they're asking you to leave because the public doesn't want you filming them, they are serving the public by asking you to leave. If the cops actually were public servants, they'd be getting rid of you. That would be serving the public. This is the problem. The frauditors think that they're the public and everyone else can just go die in a ditch. Because everyone else is either a tyrant, a bootlicker, a snowflake, a Karen, or a cambacker. Or some combination of the five. The only actual free Americans are the frauditors. It's Peck's birthday. Oh my goodness. You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. You say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yes, we're going to a party. Yes, we're going to a party. Yes, we're going to a party. I would like you to dance. All right, Peck, congratulations on being older than dirt. Older than dirt. Who am I kidding? I'm 50. How old is Peck now? Like 20? Well, wait, he lives in Australia, so he's Australian years old. What's an Australian year? Like, what we call a year is like 5 years to them, so he's probably like 18. Mark Rules, am I on the right channel? It's Peck's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Aussies in Australia there with your quackas and your Quakers and your Quakers and your quackas and your crackers. Y'all are a bunch of crackers. No, Leland, I think Peck actually really is like young, like in his 20s, like legit. I bet going to a concert with you would be a hez. Oh, yes. Yes. I have fun at a show, baby. Yeah. I went to see Tricky back in the 90s, and I was up in a box, and I started dancing, and I was the only one. And, you know, by the end of the show, everybody was dancing. It was great. Yes, they are. Australian years like dog years. Quackers are smiley little things. Yes, they are. Oh, man. So anyway, let's get back into this and see where this all leads in the end. These cops are trying so hard to, okay, it's one of those First Amendment auditor deals. Just ignore them. And the people at the DMV or whatever, they're like, no filming. Get her out. Well, yeah, but technically we don't want a lawsuit. No, we're telling you to get her out. Get her out.
Obviously, the tax collectors is owned by the people. You're paid by tax dollars. And this is what this is, tax dollars. I mean, come on.
No, they're paying you to get rid of her.
They're just trying to, they're just trying to enforce their feelings, their policies. I understand that. Yeah. Did you have your body camera on a bunch?
Okay. So we've been through all this. We hear these officers saying, oh, she can record wherever public can go. And we know that's not true. And there's probably a lot of you just been sitting there wanting to throw stuff at the monitor. It's just disgusting that it keeps going on like this. But one of the things that we've always said about these frauditors, they expose themselves. And we have said all along that with technology the way it is, one of these cell phones, you could be recording something and you could freeze on it, and you can zoom in on it, you can acquire information. Takedown Exposing Frauditors did a Long Island audit video where Sean had walked into a DMV or whatever, and as he walked in, he's filming, and one guy's sitting down writing out an application, another guy's got his ID out in his hand. Takedown froze on that and then zoomed in, and of course he blurred it out, but he exposed the fact that you can acquire information off of an ID card with those. This is a month or two ago, a couple months ago. Did a great job on it. Well, this is the same thing, except it's not an ID, but it proves the point. It proves that you can freeze a frame, zoom in on it, and get the information. So I want you to pay real close attention. There's no need for me to cut it up in pieces and play it over and over and over again, and then have the like button and subscribe button pop up and all that. There's no need for all that. But just pay attention the next few minutes, and you'll see what I'm talking about. She exposes exactly why she should not be walking down that corridor in between those cubicles with people giving their information out, not to mention the audio aspect of it. She got no business in there. And those cops, if they watch this video afterwards, because they're pretty proud of her, I got the feeling they're all going to meet up for coffee or something every morning. They're going to feel like fools when they see what she put here. Okay. Money shot coming right now, people. Pay attention.
Oh, yeah, I was good.
I just want to make sure.
You saw that. You saw that. You can rewind and look at it again if you want. She's curious what number he's calling, so she freezes the frame. She zooms in on it, and she got the phone number. So she docks the phone number of the cop, and they're standing a couple feet away from her. So she just exposed the fact that you can do that with a cell phone. With a cell phone. It's amazing, huh? Unreal. There you go. Proves it right there. Walking down that aisle, only a couple feet separate her and the people to the right and left of her, and she could acquire information off of a bunch of them. It just proved it. Just proved it. Dirtbag.
Oh, yeah, I was good.
I just want to make sure. If you guys ask me to leave up in front of arrest, I'll be more than happy to leave. I'm not here for violence. You ask me, hey, if you tell me I'm going to arrest you if you don't leave, I'm not going to. I hope it didn't come.
I don't have a feeling that this interaction is going to proceed that far, but.
You look familiar.
Oh, do I look familiar?
Yeah, you look like Lithuanian or something.
Oh, Lithuanian? No, not that I'm aware of.
Thank you. Some kind of show. Oh, you look familiar.
Thank you. Hopefully it's for a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
They did not make uneducated decisions.
Right. Yeah, it'll lead to embarrassment and problems down the road. So. See you later.
Keep yourself nice and
Thank you. I appreciate it. Love a good smile. Hey.
Okay. Just a little further development.
Sure.
Okay. So I've talked back and forth with our legal division. They talked with their legal division.
Okay.
As well. Okay. Mm-hmm. So they're considering this area back here from the double doors that are right over on the right-hand side.
Okay.
They're saying that if you don't have an appointment with a ticket number and not call back, this is considered a private area. Okay.
Well, but the general public's allowed back here, so
Once they're called back.
so if I get a ticket, I can come back here.
If you get a ticket, you can come back here. Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are kicking me out of this area then.
I'm telling you that the area in the lobby and where everybody's seated, that is the public.
Okay.
That's what our legal departments are telling us.
Right, but you know that tell your legal department. Did you give them the case law that I gave you? Branford v. Hayes says anywhere the public can go, the press can go.
Right, and
so even if this is my business.
Right, and I've run that by them.
Okay.
Well, the public does come back here, but now they're telling me the public isn't allowed to be in the lobby, the desk area, that area that we're in.
Okay.
But anything beyond the doors where you would be called back because you have an appointment with a number, They're saying that's the plan.
So as soon as I get a ticket, I can come back here. Okay, I'll go get a ticket then. So if I don't have a ticket,
If you have the appointment,
right,
for the business or the driver's license.
So as long as I have a ticket, then I can come back here.
They're saying if you're tending to business.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, sure. I have several questions. So, but if I don't, y'all are kicking me out of here, though.
I'm just saying you're allowed to be. You're allowed to.
So I'm saying right here.
Right here. Yeah.
So right here, if I don't leave right now without a ticket, you'll remove me. I'm asking. I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to you.
I'm explaining. I'm saying what our legal departments are saying.
I got you. I'm just asking you at this moment without a ticket if I don't leave.
They're telling me that this is. They're telling me that this is considered a private area.
I understand what they're telling you. I'm asking you what you are going to do with this.
I'm asking you if you could just return back to the lobby to the area that you're permitted to be in.
And if I don't,
until you have your.
So if I don't have a ticket, then I can't be here. I'm saying you're gonna remove me. I mean, if I don't leave, what's gonna happen at this point?
Well, at that point, you could get a trespass.
So if I don't have a ticket, then you can actually trespass me.
That's what they're telling me.
And what are you going to do? I guess is the better question. I know what your legal department.
Yeah.
Am I making myself clear? Like if what are you gonna do?
These frauditors. Yep. They're so. One of the many reasons it drives me so nuts is because I see right through it. It's so blatantly obvious. These douche canoes talking their nonsense. That's up, Levon. And it's the same thing like when people get pulled over, right? It's the same game. Wasting time, wasting. What's up, Sean? Spay and neuter all frauditors. And they're wasting resources and time. It's like when they get pulled over. Why'd you pull me over? Because you don't have a license plate. Well, why won't you tell me why you pulled me over? Because you have no license plate. He never told me why he pulled me over. Because you have no license. So, this is the same kind of thing. Okay, our legal department is telling us that technically the actual public area is the lobby. So if you want to go film in the lobby, that's fine. But here you can't. Oh, so what and who and he just explained it to you. You understand exactly what he's saying. You're playing the Frauditor game. This isn't a game. This is my rights. No, it's a game. They should have grabbed you by the ear and dragged you out 20 minutes ago.
As an officer, are you going to uphold your oath? And obviously right here, I'm telling you what the case law is. The case law says I don't need a ticket. This is my business. I'm telling you that I'm with the press. I'm not causing a disturbance. I didn't say one word to anybody in here. All I want to do is finish my business and leave.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry. Okay. I'm going to go full screen for this because I'm even going to take my glasses off so I could make direct eye contact. Ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to apologize to everyone involved. This apology, when I realized my error, it was a shock to me, my family. When I realized how much of a horrible mistake I made, and how the effect that my error could potentially have on society. I've offended my friends. I've offended my family. I've offended my God. Jesus, forgive me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to offer my apologies, my deepest sympathies. I can't believe I made such a horrible, grievous error. Ladies and gentlemen, she said, I'm press. She said, I'm press. Oh, I'm sorry. No, now that you say that, it's all good. Go ahead, do what you want. Because you said, I'm press. Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave here right now and I'm gonna go rob the bank. But I'm gonna film myself doing it. So when they say, hey, you can't do that, I'll say, but I'm press. And then, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know that she told them she's press. That makes everything okay. I apologize. How dare I make such a horrible, grievous error? Ladies and gentlemen, 2 pounds from Graham. I'm going to need a tasing soon. That's from the heart of my bottom. Why did you let this happen? Oh man. All right, we're gonna get to a tasing in a moment. Hey, listen, ancient chart music and art. That's kind of cool. But that depends on how young you are, because to you, an ancient chart music might be like Led Zeppelin. That's ancient chart music. It was on the charts back in the old days. Or you might be talking about like actually like music like really old, which is great too. But either way, ancient chart music and art is a beautiful name. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. That's an unforgivable mistake. Oh, thank you, Ancient Chart. I appreciate that. I try to have the best chat. I got the best fans in the world. I say it all the time. Round of applause for you guys. That's right. That's right. I'm behind. This woman is a vile POS. Oh, believe me. If you looked at her behind, you probably would see a vile POS. Oh, no! Zed Skippy says, fuck Somber Hez is freaking creepy. We're going to get to your tasing in a minute, Graham, but I'll give you a happy dance just until then. All right. Thank you very much. Pope Phil, apparently we're not friends because I'm not offended. Oh, man, that's great.
And the concern here is the customer's information that's being recorded.
So if you see how silly that sounds, if I have a ticket, I can come back here and record with my business.
Yeah.
So what's the ticket? You get what I'm saying? You just said it's for the customer's information, right? So if I have a ticket, now I'm recording, I'm doing the same thing. So so it's a piece of paper that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see how silly that sounds? I mean, did that sound silly to you?
I'm telling you that this is what we're saying is the public area is the desk,
right,
seating area.
Right.
Okay. Once you're here, once you get your ticket to come back for to whatever services you need,
right.
At that point, you're permitted to be back here
with my cameras.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but the concern you said was the public information or the information, the private information. So, do you see how that doesn't make any sense? That little piece of paper, I can't record now because like you said, because of the information, the private information. But as soon as I have that little piece of paper, I can walk back here and record. Does that make any sense to you? I'm just, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna stay here unless you threaten arrest. Like I told these guys, I'm gonna stay right here and exercise my constitutional rights that you swore to uphold. I mean, I don't plan on getting a ticket. I'm gonna stand right here until I'm finished my business, and then I'm leaving. Like I told, did I not tell you that? And I told you guys that I'm not here for private information. And I told you that if I did catch something, that I would blur it out. Did I not? I'm not here for them. That's what I told you. I mean, it's on your body cam on these two cameras. So.
Once again, just because you say it doesn't mean you're going to do it. They don't know that. Maserati 5000 GT for $10. All right, see, everyone's getting so sick and tired of listening to this frauditor that they want to see a good tasing. Ladies and gentlemen, we got two tasings due, so I'm going to give the double whammy treatment. Hey, you guys, 2 tasings. For those of you who don't know, if you're new to the show, my wonderful producer and fantastic fan, Salacious, made this by hand. It's a Frauditor voodoo doll. He's got a tiny black little heart because all Frauditors do. Fake press pass. Untied shoes because he's too stupid to tie his shoes. Handcuffs, of course. Torture cuffs. Rotten, no good, nasty teeth. Yellow, messy hair. Handcuffs. Little gimbal filming the cops. All that good stuff. This is great. And whenever we want to see a frauditor get tased and they don't, we tase the voodoo doll instead. But over time, the voodoo doll has become his own character. And let's see what he has to say about this video we're watching right now. News Now Voodoo, what do you think and what are your feelings on J-Town Press?
Oh, she's a hero, man. She's a real American patriot. She's a journalist, a legitimate journalist. Yeah, the best kind, baby. You know what kind that is? The kind that uses their camera to go wherever they want, do whatever they want, with no consequences. I'm the pimp, you're the simp. I've been eating all the shrimp, and you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna tase me. Man, I ain't no voodoo doll. This guy ain't tasing nothing, man. Yeah. All right, wait, what? Ow! Hey! Ow!
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Always good to see a good tasing. Wait a minute. Oh, there was a random stranger with a Misfits t-shirt. Yeah, rock on, always. Too much horror business, driving late at night. Psycho 78, come along, don't be late, cause all this horror business, my mirrors are black. Don't go in the bathroom with me. Too much.
So, I mean, it's a constitutionally protected right. This is open to the public. I go all across the state of Florida.
I'm asking you until you get your ticket with your number.
But just like I told him, are you asking me under threat of arrest?
I'm asking you to return it to me.
Well, if you're asking, I'd rather stay and finish my business. Okay. Now, if you threaten me with arrest, then I'll be happy to leave. But I want you to say I will arrest you if you do not leave. If you say those words, I'll be more than happy to leave.
If you refuse to leave, we'll issue a trespass warning.
A trespass warning? Okay. Can I get that from you?
Do you want to be issued a trespass?
Yeah, if you can give me one, please.
Okay. If you want to be issued a trespass.
Yeah, I would like to be issued a trespass warning.
Okay.
So, I mean, is that an arrest or is that
that is a warning.
Okay.
If you refuse to leave.
Okay. Can I have that trespass warning?
If you refuse to leave after that point, then you can be.
Okay. Can I get that trespass warning?
Hold on, just a second.
All right, thank you.
We know where this is going. Does that sound silly to you? And if I have a ticket in my hand, now I can record. But if I don't have a ticket, I can't record. Because
Yeah, this department was just so weak. I mean, it took this whole office to convince these cops to do their job. I cannot believe just how passive they were about all this. These guys just don't get it. They just don't get it. Hopefully that'll change. I sent an email to the mayor, the chief, and to the sergeant. Now, those .gov email accounts, sometimes stuff doesn't get through to them. If they have AI monitoring, if they language or something, you can't attach any kind of any kind of attachments to it. So I had to copy and paste some stuff, and we'll see. I might just drop a hard letter in the mail too, just to make sure that it gets through to somebody. But they really need to know non-public forum, limited public forum, etc., etc. But look at that. She froze a frame, zoomed in on it, and got the phone number. Now, you tell me if you didn't want to acquire information, you wouldn't be able to do it walking up and down just a couple feet away from all those people. There's no doubt in my mind. All right. There's a couple minutes left here where the cops actually stand a little taller than they've stood all day.
Real quick, before we get to that, even though Ram has pointed it out several times, I also want to reiterate, this has been one of our biggest arguments from day one. When they say, but I'm not trying to film people's personal information, we say, it doesn't matter if you're trying to. If you're in a place where that information's there, you could use the camera to zoom in with modern technology. You could take that footage home, and if you're trying to commit identity theft, yes, you could zoom in later and get the information. And here's a frauditor proving us right by doing exactly that in their video. This again and again and again. When people say, how come you just say that we're stupid, Hez? How come you just call them idiots? And it's always people from their side who say that. People from our side love calling them idiots because they know they are idiots. But it's like, how else would you describe someone who was going to say, well, with the technology, I can't just zoom in on random information. Oh, look, I'm going to zoom in on random information with my technology that won't allow me to do that. Prove yourself wrong. Come on.
But boy, did it take some doing to get them there. I'm proud of Ram. You like the channel, help me out. I appreciate any kind of love you give. Help the algorithms. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until the next time, whether it be live or we do a video, I'm proud of Ram. And I'll be gone.
I'm sorry, what was your first name again? Lana. Once again, I'm asking you to return to the lobby area. Okay. Unless you have an appointment with the staff services here. Okay. Can I ask you to share?
And if I don't,
Okay. If you don't, we're going to issue you a written trespass warning.
okay. Can I get the written trespass warning?
Are you? I'm asking.
I mean, if once I get that, I'll be more than happy to leave. Oh yeah, peacefully. Oh yeah, I want the written trespass warning.
You're asking for the trespass warning?
Yes, I want to be officially trespassed.
Okay. Now, in order to do this,
whatever.
I know you initially just wanted me to have your first name. Do you mind if I have the rest of your name?
Is that required for the trespass warning?
It helps out that way. I can properly document it, so we know.
I'll give you my first name's Lana. Okay, and my company is the J-Town Press, and that'll be easy enough to find. And that's it.
You know, it's all documented like that.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be easy enough to find me.
Actually, I will have to turn these in.
Would you like to sign this?
No, not unless I'm required to.
Just signing it is just confirmation that you've received a copy of this.
All right. Oh, this
mean that you're admitting to anything.
No. This is you know. Yeah, I mean, I've got you on 2 cameras, so. And obviously, I'll have a piece of paper, the yellow copy. I'm assuming a pink copy.
Yeah. Here you go. Okay. The event number's right there. Her information's there.
And
if you'd like to let her know.
We are asking that you are permanently trespassed.
Permanently trespassed. So for good. Okay. So even if I get a ticket, I can't come back to receive services. I'm asking you. And so if you just said that if I got a ticket that I could come back here. So what is that? So
that was before we did the trespass warning.
Okay. So it's for the entire building?
Yes.
Okay. And what about the parking lot?
The parking lot is still business.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yep. Y'all violated my rights today, but we'll take care of it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. That was good stuff. One of the things that's amazing to me about that whole situation as well is that it's like, I want to be trespassed. Like, the goal was to get the trespass. And it's like, and then she puts on the screen, we the people want to know why these public servants are treating us that way. Well, guess what? The general public wants to know why my idiot frauditors act the way they do. Why they treat the general public the way they do. Well, because we can. Well, guess what? Let's call it the same answer. Maybe they're treating you guys like that because they can. How about that? See, and that's the whole thing. Because somebody just put, violated rights. How? See, that's the problem with these butterbrain douche canoes. Is that the fact that she got trespassed in and of itself proves that they're tyrants. That's evidence that they're tyrannical. The fact that they trespassed her in and of itself is the proof. And the problem is that it's not. But they all think that way, all the way down the line. That's why I say, this whole thing from top to bottom starts with the sovereign citizen script. Because, hey, you tell me I have to put a license plate on my car, just the fact that you're saying those words in and of itself proves that you're a tyrant. You ask to see my driver's license. You just saying those words is proof that you're evil. Like, no, it's not. You people are absolute butterbrain douche canoe, jackwagon, moron, bunghole sandwich eating idiots. All of them. Ladies and gentlemen, Judy Johansson is here. And as you know, earlier I pointed out that painting on my wall was painted by Judy Johansson. But she just finished a new painting just the other day. Check it out. Yes, that's a picture of Judy's new painting. She is so talented. Another round of applause for Judy Johansson, ladies and gentlemen. And Pope Phil for $4.99 says they want to create privacy. They do, and it's still not good enough. Today's News Now Voodoo for having her as a hero, and no absolution for News Now Voodoo. All right. Exactly. They create privacy? Nope, sorry. I'll just film over. I'll just film through the windows. Like, again, the only way that you could possibly win with these guys is to literally lock down every building. The freedom that they're fighting for is going to lock down every building and put everything behind closed doors with walls with no windows all the way up to the ceiling. Because if it's higher, they'll just put their stick up there as high as they can get it to go over the top. News Now Voodoo, you're going down, buddy. Sorry. That's the plan, though. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. This is going to be great. Let's get to some taselating. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun to tase the voodoo doll because that's what we love to do is taste good old News Now
Voodoo. Oh. Hey, all right. Hey, this is rocking and rolling and whatnot. I'm going to get in on this. Check it out. All right. I'm feeling it, man, because you all know I'm the pimp. You're the simp, and I've been eating all the shrimp. And now I'm gonna get funky with the monkey and do my News Now Voodoo rap. Y'all are so full of crap. J-Town Press is the best, and DMA is my hero today. And Glenn Serio is a real hero. And we all News Now Patrick know that he's the one who gives us all a show. There's nothing better in the world than SGV going shabba-dabba hula, moola, boola, woola to people at church on Sunday night. And pepper spraying women makes me feel all right. Oh! Oh! Oh, no! Oh, Chaz! Oh!
That'll teach that little bugger. How dare he? That doll can rap pretty well too, huh? Oh, yes. He's definitely the pimpinest, the simpinest, pimpinest that ever shrimped, the shrimpinest, the douchest canoeish, whoever douched a canoe or something. I don't know. He's an idiot. That kid's a punk, man. A punk. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who missed it earlier, we got a new, relatively new ally in the fight, the Underground News. Let's go ahead and put a link to Underground News back in there. I think I had it before. Is that what I got here? No, that's not it. Never mind. See, I rap better than Hez does. Does that doll have a manager yet? Yeah, get his career going, right? Anyway, I'm going to show again a quick little video from one of our new supporters here on the anti-frauditor level. And if I could get it back up here, what the heck's going on with my system now? No, not that one. Oh, here we go. I'm going to play this one more time. It's nice and short and it's beautiful. And this is from Underground news, underground news. I'll put a link right now. There you go. And go subscribe to Underground News. Come on. Come on. There you go.
If you've not heard, Frauditor Troll's channel was shut down by DMA. He did like 8 or 9 copyright strikes on his channel. His other channel, Frauditor Troll Classics, is what he's using right now. I'm going to put the link to that channel down below. We can't let DMA get away with this. So I'm uploading some of Troll's videos of DMA to support Troll. Help him by going to his channel and liking any and all of DMA's videos.
No justice for me. I'm the victim of a crime over and over and over.
I think we're about done.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Look at this. Look at this conduct.
Out, sir, you're disrupting the business.
Why? By standing here in a public lobby, that's disrupting business? Hey, I need to file a complaint still. Hey, I still have business in here. I still have business. I need to file a complaint on this officer right here.
I always say that every time I give someone praise or I think they're doing a good job, I was like, finally, these police officers, the police officers did their job. They charged her with the harassment, gave her a citation. They did everything they were supposed to do. But, it doesn't matter. It's a huge beast, guys. Government is a huge beast that we're up against. It's not just the police. It's the district attorneys. It's everyone in government. It's government as a whole. This investigator, right? They're not doing their job, man. They're selective on who is allowed to break the law and who isn't. Police officers consistently get to break the law. They consistently get to beat their wives with nobody doing anything about it. They consistently get to be drunk driving. They consistently break the law. Nothing. If you're somebody who assaults, attacks a First Amendment auditor, one of these annoying antagonists, you can get away with it too. Here in Colorado, you can. You can do whatever you want to Denver Metro Audits in Denver, in Jefferson County, in Denver. You can do whatever you want. You can hit them with a cane, put a big bruise on their chest, nothing. You can walk right up to them and grab their arm and hold on to their arm to the point where I have to hit her arm off my arm.
Good.
That's perfectly fine.
Yes.
Nothing will happen to you.
Good.
Here. I'm a marked man. Anyone, as long as I have my camera, anyone can assault me and grab me, and it's perfectly okay.
Yep.
It's perfectly okay in Denver.
Yes, it is.
District 4, and it's perfectly okay in Jefferson County.
Good. Congratulations. That's great.
But guess what? If me, as a free American, if I walk into a public building that I paid for, I get arrested and locked in a cage for exercising my rights, being peaceful, not hurting anyone, nothing. I was there for business at Sheridan. I was there for business. And they grabbed me, they violently arrested me, and then they used excessive force once I was in handcuffs, ripping my arms back.
Why are you doing that? That's not necessary.
And they threw me in a cage. And then they retaliated twice. I've been to jail 2 more times since then. I'm just tired of there being no justice for me. I'm the victim of a crime over and over and over. Nothing happens to anyone. But then I come in, to record. It's like the end of the world, man. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. I love that video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I discovered. Actually, somebody else, I think, who was it? Somebody yesterday pointed it out to me. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, why is it raining inside those American post offices? When is it not? Oh no. He needs his mama. Yes, he does. Oh man. We should all go and give him a hug. Oh, it was Blackheart Night. Yes. On his 1-year anniversary show last night, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Exactly. I forgot about that. Thank you, Blackheart. So he's mad that people get mad when he harasses them. That's a weird flex. Well, see, this is the thing. It's like he just wants everyone to go to jail and get arrested, but then cry about him going to jail and getting arrested, but also crying about everybody else not going to jail and getting arrested. Goodness gracious me. Blackheart Knight, that's what I just said last night on your 1-year anniversary show. Yes. It was great. Great stuff. There's a lot of technical difficulties in the beginning, but we got it running and it was a good show. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, we're right at the 3-hour mark, so it's about time to start wrapping it up. And so I'd like to do so today with a good greeting, a good goodbye, and ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, as always, to join our raffle. Every donation to the channel for any amount automatically gets your name entered into the monthly raffle. This month's grand prize, I'll tell you what, we're looking into, because I got this, Salacious made this hand-sewn, this bag. Look at all that Rise and Shine with Hezokuai with the music notes and the Rash logo, and then on the other side, the Hez logo. But I actually got people offline that want to actually buy this bag itself. I don't know, man, if selling it as opposed to giving it away as a prize. Put a one in the chat if you want to win it. We'll see. I'll take a vote and see how popular the bag itself is. But I'm also going to give away, it's going to be, either way, it's going to be a bunch of Rash merch, including this Rash t-shirt. This is an extra large. And then we're going to have Salacious made these Rash keychain. Look at this. Hashtag Rash. Oh, I can hold it upside down. Hashtag Rash keychain. Good stuff. We got Rash pens. We got Rash keychains. We got all kinds of stuff. And we're working on, and again, and I've said this many times before for you guys, that, I've always said that sometimes at the beginning of the month, like now it's early in the month, I don't like really going out of my way to announce all the prizes, because sometimes I order stuff or I get stuff from manufacturers or printers or whatever, and I'm waiting for them to come in the mail. But until I physically have them, I don't want to promise them, because if something goes wrong and I don't get the stuff on time, I don't want to make it look like I was lying. But we are working on customizing some of these mini voodoo dolls to make them part of the prize package. And of course, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is last month I gave away number 15. This month we got number 16. There's only 2 left, 16 and 17, of the Schrodinger's Cat limited edition olive oil card. Ultimate hero, infinite defense, infinite offense. The most powerful card ever created, invincible, unassailable, more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Unparalleled vanquisher of stupidity. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. So you could definitely win one of those if you win the grand prize in this month's raffle. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. And also, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that on my Saturday show, the Saturday Night Snafu with me and Frauditor News Network, my guest this Saturday is going to be the one and only Miss Mandy 777. Next Saturday, the 22nd. Frauditors. Yeah. August 6th, Frauditor Roundup. August 12th, the Dick Dog Patrol himself will be here. That's right. August 19th, Darth Vader. Yes, yes, yes. August 26th, Frauditor Ram. Saturday, August 2nd, right here on the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. September 2nd, Gummy Kruger. No. Yes. All right. Oh, baby, baby, baby. I love you guys. I got the best fans in the world. All right, all right, all right. Thank you so much for joining me once again this beautiful Tuesday morning. It's been a lot of fun, as always. Love spending my mornings with you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. And as the gnome always says, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all picked up.
Etymology and entomology bug me in ways I cannot put into words. Oh, man. This is my least favorite subreddit, man. I'd rather be angry. Cow sell early, cow sell late. Sheep sell early, sheep sell late. Pig sell early, pixelate. Ah, you son of a... A woman is sitting at her deceased husband's funeral. A man leads into her and asks, "Do you mind if I say a word?" "No, go right ahead," the woman replies. The man stands up, clears his throat, says plethora, and sits back down. "Thanks," the woman says. "That means a lot. It does, doesn't it? We should legalize cannabis in all 50 states, use the taxes to repair the roads and highways, and call it Operation Pothole. If only. Did Jesus pay for our sins with cash or credit? He used PayPal. God damn it. The reason we say God damn it is because, dude, why didn't I think of that? I'm swamped in math. Save me. How would I save you from math? Math-related puns? No, that's not saving me from math. That's subjecting me to more of what I need saving from. So you're saying that your problems would multiply? That's a foot. That's a knee, Dasani. A guy is taking his girlfriend to prom. He waits in the ticket line for a really long time, but gets them. He goes to rent a limo. The rental line is really long, but he eventually does it. He goes to buy her flowers. The line at the florist is really long, but eventually he gets the flowers. At prom, she asks him to go get the punch. He goes to the refreshment table, and there's no punchline. You've got to be kidding me. I am in physical pain. Son of a bitch. Hello, yes, I would like to purchase